Hi guys, sorry this is so late. I was tutoring and I just got home. I'm on Google Slides for the week. So let's take a look at what we did today. So we are reading Greek and Roman Bellerophon. We had our warm-up slide, and then we did the Kuros graphic organizer, and then we have the reading. For some people, it might help to watch the video that I posted as an announcement on Google Classroom in case you were struggling. So I'm not really going to go through that part. What I do want to look at is this part right here, the Hero Hall of Fame, the assignment that we're going to be doing, okay? Because what I want to look at is that you're going to pick one hero, okay, that you want to nominate for the Hall of Fame, and you're going to write a letter to nominate your choice. And it cannot be Harry Potter. That's really, really important. We will not be using Harry Potter. Okay. So each student will read their letter for the class. That's part of it. And then we will have a vote. Remember that you want to showcase positive qualities. So remember when I did Professor Snape, I didn't really tell you that he was just not a pleasant person, right? I kind of left all that out. You have to have one piece of evidence with an explanation of the evidence. And then we will have a vote. So let me look at this letter. I forgot, Alt Shift. Okay, so now this is the letter. So this is what I want. So on the letter, it is okay for you to copy like this part here, right? I mean, use the right date. You can start it off the same way. That's fine. After that, though, I think you need to try and like create your own letter. So here is my point. Okay, so this is my point. I haven't figured out how to write with this thing yet, so bear with me. I don't think Khan Academy is going to become knocking at my door anytime soon. But here is my point. More specifically, this last sentence right here is my claim, right? My thesis or my claim. He works diligently to protect Hogwarts. Now, I probably should have said Professor Snape here, said his name and not started with a noun, but it's okay. I'll live with it. All right. So I've made my point. So that's what I'm proving to the committee, right? Is that he works diligently to protect Hogwarts, his students, and the wizarding world from all evils. Okay. So then here is my evidence, right? I'm going to go from the text and up till right here. Still working on the drawing part. This looks like chicken scratch, but I think you get it. I'm just going to put E, okay? This is my evidence, right? And I've made sure to cite it. Now, someone said, well, how do we cite the other myths? You would put the first word of the myth, with the exception of the. Don't use that. And there's no page number. Now, here is the part that we struggle with as a class. So from here on down, again, I wish this thing would just write straight. Okay, well you get the gist of it, okay? Obviously, I don't color the lines very well. So this is the analysis part, okay? This is the explaining. This is the justification. I don't think I can write it, so just make sure you listen. So right here, right before it says Professor Snape, you could literally, don't literally do it, but think of it as saying, I believe this. Oh my gosh, I wish I could type and do this. Because I wonder if I should stop clicking. I wonder if that would help. Because, okay. I believe this. Now again, this is a pronoun. I believe this because I believe Professor Snape should be nominated to the Hero Hall of Fame because, And now I'm going to explain why I really believe that. And yes, I'm going to be talking about the evidence, but in a really indirect way, right? I'm not going to redo the evidence. The evidence speaks for itself. So I believe that Professor Snape should be a member of the Heroes Hall of Fame because Professor Snape willingly let the staff and students think that he was an awful person, right? And that goes back up to the evidence because, right, up here, even Professor Quirrell knew that Granger thought that it was Snape that was controlling Harry. So I am making a reference to the evidence. Who was working for the dark side when in fact he is a real and proper wizard, right? Again, I'm making connection back to the evidence because he was muttering a counter curse trying to save him. Harry Potter owes his life to Professor Snape. Again, I am making reference to the evidence. I'm just not saying the evidence again. While some might require public recognition for their heroic deeds, right? Think of Malfoy, right? People like that. They'd want someone to go, oh, you're awesome, right? Professor Snape did all that was necessary without thought of fame and fortune. So yay, he's humble, he's contrite, he's the perfect hero. Now we have the conclusion, right? Honored, let me do this. Can't do a different color. Okay, how about that? Okay, so here we go. This is the conclusion, right? Now the conclusion is a restatement of your point and then giving evidence again, if you can. So honored committee members, I implore you to consider Professor Snape as your next entry into the Hero Hall of Fame. That was my whole point to begin with. I want him to be nominated and be accepted. He is loyal, fearless, and relentless in his desire to protect the innocent Hogwarts and to rid the wizarding world of evil. So I've restated my point. I could have also maybe put something in there, his valiant effort to save Harry only helps to solidify his reasoning for becoming a member of the Hero Hall of Fame. So I could have done that. That might have been a little extra that would have made this even better. And then thank you for your considerations. We call that a salutation, your name, and then you need to make up where you're from. All right, I hope this helped. I'm going to go load this. Looking forward to your feedback tomorrow. Okay? Bye. I like this pause part while I wait for the buttons to load. Now, goodbye.